Hi, and welcome to Taking Action for America National Rebuilding Day. My name is Oliver Sharp. I'll be your host today as we take a look back at National Rebuilding Day 2009. We have a great show for you today. We're going to take a look at some projects that went on all across the country. We're also going to be joined by some great guests from Rebuilding Together. The first of those is here right now. It's my pleasure and an honor to introduce Gary Officer, President and CEO of Rebuilding Together. Gary, thank you for joining us. How are you today?
Good, thank you, Oliver. And great to be here today.
It's really exciting. This is our first live webcast with Rebuilding Together, so we're excited to be here. First, let's get to the viewers just a little bit about the purpose of Rebuilding Together.
Well, Rebuilding Together seeks to preserve affordable homeownership for low-income families. And we do so by mobilizing our nation's volunteers, engaging our corporate partners, and bring those resources to bear in ways that can help us address the housing needs of families in need. And we are truly fortunate to have a loyal base of supporters and volunteers to call on each year.
And Rebuilding Together does tons of great work all year round. There is one very special day we're here talking about today, National Rebuilding Day. What happens on National Rebuilding Day?
Well, National Rebuilding Day is the signature event within our network. Each year, almost 200 affiliates will schedule tens of hundreds and thousands of projects on one day by contacting their sponsors, bringing their volunteers together, and identifying families who are in need of the kind of housing refurbishment that only Rebuilding Together is providing in the marketplace.
Excellent. We actually spent some time together this past Saturday on National Rebuilding Day in Baltimore. What kind of things did you experience personally on Saturday?
Well, I'm glad to see you there, Oliver. Baltimore is very interesting. It's a city that has great potential, but you can see in the housing stock a city that has yet to rebound. And we completed almost 30 projects on Saturday. Many of them had energy efficiency upgrades. But the interesting observation I had was that many of the homes were located in communities that had suffered because of foreclosure and suffered because of abandonment. So we saw several homes that existed. On the same block, you had 3 or 4 boarded up dwellings. And what happens is those boarded up houses, are serving to decrease the value of the existing housing stock in that neighborhood. And by us coming into the community, bringing our volunteers, pulling in 25% worth of new upgrades into the house, we're not just arresting the decline in value, we're increasing the value of the real estate as a consequence of our work. And Baltimore was a real experience of what we can do as an organization and as a network to give back to the community in a very positive way. That was striking to me as well. You know, we were there and there were people working on individual homes, but taken overall, that's going to help elevate the entire community. Which is, I think, one of the great goals of Rebuilding Together. Gary, thank you once again for being here. To everyone out there, we do have a dialogue box to the right hand of your player there. And if you'd like to ask Gary a question, he will be joining us again at the end of the show. So please just send us your questions, and we will come back with Gary towards the end, and he'll have all the answers. He's got all the answers. Also, please don't forget to check out rebuildingtogether.org to figure out your local affiliates and how you can get involved, and also if you'd like to donate to this amazing cause. Right now, we're going to head out to Oakland and see the project that took place there on National Rebuilding Day.
This section of West Oakland, the Peralta, is a nice section of Oakland in the sense that it has a rich history. But unfortunately, a lot of the housing stock in this area has fallen into disrepair because of the economic realities of this community. William Donnelly is a great guy. He's 72 years old. He grew up in this house. His family bought this house right after the war.
My name is Billy Barnes Donnelly, and I'm residing here at 1611 15th Street and been here over 50 years. As we had a house here that really needed renovating, and this is a blessing.
There's a lot of deferred maintenance in this house. Today we're going to have between 50 and 70 people volunteering a full day's work to do the long, long list of tasks that we have.
I'm Kim Lukeman, Executive Director of Rebuilding Together Oakland. We're here on 16th and Peralta and at the home of Mr. Donnelly. He's one of our clients today. He's one of 33 projects that we're doing around the city of Oakland for National Rebuilding Day. We're fixing the siding on the house, painting inside and out, doing some plumbing, kitchen repairs, bathroom repairs, outside landscaping. It's a total makeover.
My name is Bill Callahan, Executive Director of Associated Roofing Contractors of the Bay Area counties, located right here in Oakland, California. The National Roofing Contractors Association is over 120 years old. You don't prosper that long in a business without being a good neighbor. Rebuilding Together is one of the best neighbors in the country, helping local communities across the United States.
Everybody is in a cooperative spirit, and you have a lot of youth that you're teaching, and they are involved, and it's win-win-win situation for everybody.
I just enjoy doing it. I feel good meeting the homeowners. I like meeting the homeowners, and just, you know, I think any little thing we can do for them just really makes a difference in their lives.
One of the things that impresses me the most is that people aren't intimidated because they're not in the trades, that they're not a professional painter or plumber or carpenter, yet they're willing to pick up a brush or a hammer or a rake to come together to accomplish a common goal. This is the real true test of people, giving of themselves, not money, not stuff, but themselves. That's beautiful, and to see them all over the country like we've discovered today is just absolutely amazing. I just love being a part of these events.
I'm Wayne Garcia.
And I'm Shauna Parsons of Fox 12 Oregon. From us here in Portland, congratulations on the work you do rebuilding together.
On National Rebuilding Day and throughout the year.